Hey guys, welcome back to another video here. Um, in this video, I'm going to kind of go through on how I'm not a professional YouTuber, you could say, but I am a YouTuber. I do use YouTube things, obviously, so with that, maybe I'll show you guys. And, I had a friend on Roblox who was wanting to become a YouTuber, and I was going through it, and, I asked him if he could subscribe. He subscribed, and I was like, alright, so, for your little birthday present, I guess. Well, technically it's your present, but you know who you are. I just wanted to say, this is for you. It is, let me go ahead and pull up his name. It's been a hot second. I don't think he's online right now, so I'll have to look for him. His name is Pavlik. Pavlyk. So, remember, dude, this is just for you. So, I'm going to edit this a little bit, so if some of the things don't look right, I'll kind of explain on how I edit some videos that have, like, text up on screen and drawings and stuff. The text thing, you can use it with OBS or just, like, if you have just a Microsoft computer. By the way, this is all for Microsoft computer, so anyone on anything else, I'm not sure how that operates, but you can figure it out yourself. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So, I don't think you guys can see my mouse. Oh, right, you guys can't. Oh, right, okay. So, I'm just gonna point to it, even though you guys won't see it. Okay, so, first off, we have our webcam. This is our webcam. Essentially, what it is just like our face. Now, not all YouTubers use it. You don't have to, but you can if you want to. Alright? So make sure you know that. Oh, I need to take another screenshot real quick. That way I can also upload that. Otherwise you won't know what I'm talking about here in a moment. And you'll see my face again, but who cares? Let me go ahead and upload it. Image. Let me go ahead and fit it. Voila, I fitted it. Alright, and then down here. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys. So if we go over down to scenes, these are called scenes, just to let you guys know. Let me go ahead and lock that. Essentially what they are, they can be like full-on videos or intros or that stuff, or just sort of like how I always have it set up, different sort of captures. The VR camera, don't worry about. That was an experiment. I keep forgetting to delete it. The IRL camera is like in real life, so like if I just want to pop up a huge picture of me and just me talking to you guys, or maybe I just switch over. So that's what that is. We have website camera. What I use website camera for, I'll kind of like, I'm not going to go through how I set all these up. I'll go through that in a different video. Once I figure out how to do that video, I might need another thing. You understand, I think. Anyways, let's continue. So anyways, website camera, what I mainly use that for is to like record, I don't know, like Chrome, or maybe I want to show you guys like a really cool game that I found on Roblox or something, or maybe where I got a game, or like we're doing 3 random games, you know, that sort of thing. So that's what that is. Then we also have the video game capture. What that is like if I want to make video games, there's certain things in there that I kind of have to use. I think I have the picture I'm getting ready to show you up on screen. That's sort of the same. And then over here we have start streaming. That's for like Twitch and YouTube, not necessarily Facebook. You can use this for Facebook in case you want to, but we're talking about YouTube here, so it's start streaming. I'll go through that in another tutorial on how to set that up. Then we have start recording. That's just, you start the recording, okay? But off to the side, you'll have a little pause button. What that pause button is that it's like you can, or like a two line button, okay? And then it'll turn into a little triangle. And let me show you. This is what it does. Hey guys, see, like that. I can just pause the video whenever I need to and whenever I want to. The only problem with it is that if you completely forget that you're like paused, the video can get really, really, really bad. I've done that like once, maybe twice, but again, I don't record a whole lot. And most of these are just one take, and kind of do the video, see how it goes. If it doesn't go well, it's alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and also go over other things. So, we went over the face cam, we went over the website stuff. Audio mixers. What the audio mixer is, it's essentially like how you, the website, the video game, whatever, sounds, okay? Now, it's not like robotic voices or anything. That's a completely different video. I'm going to have to go very in depth. Take me forever, and that'll also be a learning experience because that'll take me forever to make. Sorry guys, I'm looking at my face cam and not you guys. Sorry, really, really sorry if I do that. It's just, if I see a face, I look at it. It's weird. Humans do that. Anyways, so I would recommend, don't mess with video capture device. I'll explain what that is here in a moment. Oh, wait, video capture device is essentially the face cam. That's literally all it is. It's recording the video of me, or of you, or whomever. That's this. It essentially takes your camera that you're using, and you can set up however you want when you first go into it. Media source is like, you can add videos, you can add streams that you've done through already, tons of things. Maybe voice lines, maybe a song even, tons and tons of stuff can go into the media source. Images cannot. That'll be for a completely other thing, which I will show you here in a moment. Alright, anyways, so then we also have filters. It's for the camera. We have properties. We won't get into that this video. So anyways, I would recommend your mic being all the way up and then your desktop audio being just before it hits the yellow line, or right as it hits it, or a little bit afterward. That way the viewers can hear you, not have to worry about, oh, the volume's too loud. I'm going to have to change that a little bit for me. You might need to also make it the desktop audio go further down into the screen. But remember, if you make the desktop audio too low, not only will your viewer not hear you as well, or will hear you way too loud, like you'll be yelling. Sorry. It's just too loud and it hurts their ears, or it can just be too bad. Sorry, guys, my hair's a mess. Forgot to brush my hair this morning. Anyways, so that's what that is. And then desktop audio is just like the sounds that's coming from your desktop. So like games, websites, all that stuff. I believe there's yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much what that is. Alright, so that's what the audios and audio mixes are. Scene transitions. So let's say you're recording a video or maybe even an anime or something like that. You know, whatever. Bunch of different videos or, you know, something really, really cool that you really, really like. Or maybe you have something like these video game captures that I'm using down here over in the scenes. Or not video game captures, just camera captures. Anyways, so essentially with the slide transitions, and by the way, you can change the duration, maybe 1000 milliseconds. By the way, remember, I think 60 milliseconds or maybe 100 milliseconds is 1 second. Okay? Remember that. Or maybe it's like 10 or, you know, I'm probably really, really way off, you know. Makes sense. Anyways, so, and then right above that, if you go to where, it has, like, it'll start you off at cuts. The other ones you have to download. Well, besides fade. Fade you get automatically. The other ones you have to, like, download and add. But they're all free. Like I said, this whole website's free. Or, not website. This whole app is free. Sorry. So that's what all that is. And then let's go down here into the CPU and frames per second. That is how, okay, FPS is frames per second. That is, how clean your video comes out. So, FPS meaning, let's see, unlimited FPS. That means, when I do this, you don't, like, okay, like that. Instead of just, you can still see my hand, but with unlimited, what it does is it can actually make the whole video very smooth, like this. That's what FPS is. The CPU, that is, how much you're, like, how do I explain that? Okay, CPU isn't, like, central anything or anything like that. I don't remember exactly what it means, but what CPU does is it like tells you how much your computer is taking your frames per second and how many of those frames you're losing. Now 7.9% is actually a lot. Things like 35.1 or something like that, that's actually a very low amount, surprisingly. At least I think that's what CPU is. I might be wrong. If I am, tell me down in the comments. Okay, so that's what all that stuff is. Alright, so I'm going to hide this. Oh, not that. Alright, and then move on to here. Alright, let me, come on. Alright, let me move over here. Alright, okay, so now we're moving on to a little bit of a more complicated. This is OBS Studio when I screenshotted a couple of minutes ago. This is the full-on video in action. Everything working, all that stuff. As you can see, we have audio moving, and then you also realize we also have audio input capture too. Do you want to speak in your videos? Make sure you put that in. I also forgot to mention, you can press this plus sign right here to add new things. There's a ton more things. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 things you can choose from. All of these can make very amazing and very great videos. And then you can group it all. And then you have deprecated, that's just like extra things, you know, like different kinds of text or something like that. They only have one as of right now. They do, I think they plan on adding more in the next update. We'll see. And then we only have one called text free type 2. What that does is you can text on screen. Let me just go ahead and add that. Okay. Might take a moment. And then if I wanted to, I can say hello world, just like that. Okay, I can say hello world like that on the screen whenever I need to, just like that. And it'll actually like type it out too, which is actually kind of useful. But let me go ahead and remove that. Yes. Okay, if you right click things, you get a whole lot more options. Now, so we covered media source. Now let's cover image. What image does is it's images, like screenshots, maybe just images. That's what that is. You also have another option that's sort of like images and media source, but instead it's an image slideshow. Okay. Now, if we add that in, you have a bunch. Well, you don't have a whole lot, but when you click on it, you just get these things. After that, if you scroll down a little bit, and then where it says image files, you press the plus sign, add files, and then you can add a bunch of different files. Let me go ahead and add these. And I've actually been thinking about getting all these in as well. Let me add one more file. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that up on screen there. So that's what that is. These are image files. Let me go ahead like that. So they're gonna go ahead and go on for a while. Let me go ahead and go just like that. I'll explain what Tonka is after the video. Okay, and then that's also a character I made. I really hard on him. I'll in another video, maybe if we get one, maybe 2 likes, I'll show you guys how to make that, if I can. It might be hard to, depending on how I do this. Alright, so that's pretty much most of, oh, I forgot one thing. If we go down here where it says live, and recording, okay, where the red dot is in recording, make sure, in case, okay, I have troubles sometimes with this. I'll change my recording and my pause and all that stuff to maybe like a different key because of a video game or something. Alright? But when I change it, it doesn't work sometimes because those are already occupied, or maybe they just don't work with it. So every single time when you're going to go pause your video or stop your video, always make sure that you go back onto OBS and check. Also, when you stop a recording and it has like these 3 dots afterward and it just stays like that for a long time, wait 10 seconds. If nothing happens, press on it again. I guarantee you the video would have already been rendered and everything else. It's just what happened to the video was that it's just taking too long. Now, let's say it's an hour-long video, maybe a 2-hour-long video, maybe even a 4-hour-long video. I don't know, maybe you're a streamer, whatever it is that you do. Anyways, so, make sure that you wait about 10 minutes. Reason why is because sometimes the video will come out very sloppy. Check out my last video about that. You'll see, like, in the very beginning of the video, it'd been very fine. And I just got too impatient. I didn't let the video stop recording on its own. Reason why is because the video was still recording. Now, to fix that problem, when you're going to stop your video, pause the video, then stop the recording. It'll make your life a whole lot easier, so that way you don't have to worry about the video continuously recording and you having to wait the whole time for it, and having to download some other software to completely edit all that out. Now, if you want an editor software, I'm looking for one. I can't find any good ones that are, free. without like a subscription or something to, you know, like get pro stuff. I don't want any of that. I want it completely free, just like OBS Studio. So that's what that is. So let's go ahead and hide that image slideshow because I'm pretty sure you guys already know what that is now. Yeah. So that's what that stuff is. Alright, so now that we're at media source, you can press this little arrow thing. And what that does is it restarts the video. You can also put the video on loop. You can go into like a, if you right click the little icon thing down here, if that makes sense. Well, not icon thing, it's like box, if that makes sense. You can press onto that, right click it, and then you'll actually be able to get a ton more options. Like rename it, change it, properties. Again, we'll get into that in another video, maybe. And all that stuff. And then press the square, completely stop the video, and then press the restart button to start the video all over again. Alright guys, I hope you had fun, and remember, stay foxy, much love, and remember, peace out. Wait, it's been a while. Well, bye guys.